देवी और सजनों, भाई और बहनों, हाय हेलो हालया केमचो कंबगड़ीसा, सत श्री अकाल, वनक्कम, आदाब, नमस्कार, राम राम, सलाम वालेकुम. Hi to all my dear friends. And friends, this is the running 8th episode of Nepal, Kathmandu. And then this 8th episode of Nepal is the most prominent and famous Kathmandu Durbar Square, which is also known as Hanuman Dhoka. And this is during the peak festival, the annual festival which is called Indra Jatra and Kumari Jatra happening here, and I am very fortunate to be here during this festival time, and I hope you are watching my other episodes of this Nepal with this same festival mode where lot of entertainment and enjoyment continues. Yes, keep watching. Then of course, the SWET BHAIRAV temple, very popular here. This Bhairav depicts the most dangerous and fierce face of Lord Shiva. The mask of SWET BHAIRAV is so fierce looking that locals out of fear keep it inside a wooden frame window, and only one frame is opened for the devotees except for special day, that is on the Indra Jatra, when all the windows are opened. In the very day of Indra Jatra, a wooden bamboo straw is placed in the mouth of the statue and rice liquor is made as prasad for the devotees. The alcohol, if consumed, is believed to bring good health and fortune via the blessing of SWET BHAIRAV on those festival days. तेलुगु में बात कर रहे हैं, आपका भाषा नहीं, आपको कुछ गाली नहीं दे रहा. So let me give you this information that this video was taken during the Indra Jatra and Kumari festival during 2023. And I was fortunate to be here at the Kathmandu during this festival time. Indra Jatra or festival, also known as Yanya, is the biggest festival in the Kathmandu valley. The festival is said to be founded during the Lichavi era by King Gunakamadeva, the founder of the city of then Kantipur and now the Kathmandu. Indra means the god of rain and lord of heaven, and Jatra, as you all know, means procession. Indra Jatra is marked by masked dances and deities and demons, displays of sacred images and tableaus in honor of the deity Indra. And friends, next is the Kumari Jatra, which means the chariot festival of Kumari, coincides with Indra Jatra. This was started in 1756 AD during the reign of Jayamalla Prakash or Jayaprakash Malla. During this festival, 3 chariots carrying human representations of the deities Ganesh, Bhairava, and Kumari, accompanied by musical bands, are pulled along the festival route through Kathmandu on 3 days. The procession starts at 3 pm. Family members deceased in the past year are also remembered during the festival. The main venue of the festivals is Kathmandu Durbar Square here itself. And ladies and gentlemen, you can observe and you must have seen the entire celebrations happening in all my Kathmandu related vlogs, around 15 to 16 episodes. The celebrations last for 8 days here. The celebrations are held according to the lunar calendar, so the dates are changeable, but will be mostly during either of the months of September or October each year. On the last day, the Yosin pool erected at Durbar Square is taken down in a ceremony known as Yosin Kwatelegu. It marks the end of the festival. So this is all about the festival. The Kathmandu Durbar Square is also known as Hanuman Dhoka Durbar Square. Historically, Kathmandu in Nepal has 3 major Durbar Squares, that is the kingdoms Patan, Bhaktapur and Kathmandu Durbar Square. All these 3 are now UNESCO World Heritage sites and are major attractions for any traveler using Kathmandu as a travel destination. Rightly so, given the rich heritage and culture, this is still preserved within the crumbling yet beautiful walls of its monuments. If you are a history buff like me, then you are sure to feel like a kid in the candy shop, not knowing what to see first. Yes, it was fun getting lost, which led to not just the royal enclosures of Kathmandu Durbar Square but also help discover the homes and hidden stupas around this place. There is plenty which has been lost due to the Gorkha Earthquake of 2015, but what still stands is worth a visit. While it will be impossible for me to add every bit to what I saw here, let me share the key sites of the historical Kathmandu Durbar Square. This is also known as Bhaktapur Durbar Square. This is one of the first Durbar Squares built by the Malla kings and then later conquered by the Shah dynasty. The buildings here trace back to the Licchavi period as early as the 3rd century. The Malla kings ruled here till the 1720s, after which they were overthrown by King Prithvi Narayan Shah. The Shahs favored this square right till 1820s, after which they abandoned it as a residential place and moved to the Narayan Hithi Palace. However, the Kathmandu Durbar Square continued to be an important spot for events like the coronation of kings, including the famous Gyanendra Bir Bikram Shah in 2001. Even today, this is widely used for annual festival of Indra Jatra and Kumari Jatra. Moreover, the abode of the living goddess Kumari still remains its key attraction. Here are few very famous temples and monuments which are must visit for any visitor coming to Kathmandu Durbar Square, namely Taleju Temple. The temple is famous Hindu and Jain religious site. The three-tiered temple is the first to be erected with more than 2 roofs and raised on the tall stepped platform. It is said that the mandir was built in the shape of the yantra on the advice of Taleju goddess herself, that she appeared to the king at the dedication ceremony as a bee. Next is a Mahendreshwara temple. This simple yet beautiful temple was built by King Mahendra Malla and is dedicated to the Hindu Lord Shiva form of Pashupati. The temple was destroyed long back in 1934 earthquake and rebuilt thereafter. Then you have the Jagannath temple, which is recognized as the finest group near Hanuman Dhoka. Originally dedicated to Vishnu, the shrine was later rededicated to Lord Jagannatha. Dekutel Temple. It is a temple with origins in the nature cult, the images being pieces of rocks which the Nevaris set up and worshipped. Of course, the Hanuman Dhoka palace facade turns at right angles between Dekutel Temple and Taleju Temple. This way is created Hanuman Dhoka. Hanuman is monkey god, as you all know. Hanuman idol placed in the Dhoka has been anointed with mustard oil and vermilion through the centuries. Then you have Nasal Chowk and then Mulk Chowk and then Bhandarkal, Vilar Temple and Shiva Temple. Of course, it's a very popular temple. The Shiva Temple in Durbar Square is a replica of the Jaisi Deval and was built by Riddhi Lakshmi in 1960. There is also together both Shiva and Parvati temple, a separate temple of Durbar Square consists these beautiful shrines, Shiva and Parvati. The somewhat unusual building is believed to date from the time of Bahadur Shah. It is probably reconstruction, the stepped platform on which it stands being considerably older than the temple itself. And we have here where I have visited is another very popular shrine, the KAL BHAIRAV. The KAL BHAIRAV had depicted one of Lord Brahma's 5 heads and as punishment was made to carry that head and roam around for many years till he was forgiven. The avatar of Lord Shiva is fierce and unforgiving. He is mostly associated with Vetala and the ghosts. The statue had a lot of devotees putting forth their offerings and tons of butter lamps around it. It seemed to be highly revered, not surprising given that it is quite ancient. Very good. The statue is considered to be the place by the government where people are sworn to truth. They say that this shrine was found at the paddy field and later it was placed at the Durbar Square by King Pratap Malla. KAL BHAIRAV is believed to have been sculpted from a single stone. Then there is Manju Deval, then the Kumari Bahal. The house of living goddess, the Kumari Bahal, looks like monastery that was constructed in 1757 by Jaiprakash Malla. Then here we also have Kasta Mandapa, Ashok Binayal Shrine, Simha Saktal, and of course the famous Tribhuvan Museum. This museum is a must visit for lovers of history. Tribhuvan Museum lies on the west side of the Nasal Chowk. It consists an exhibit of items of the past kings of Nepal. It has excellent stone carvings, several spectacular thrones, jewel-studded ornaments used for coronations, weapons, furnitures, wooden temples carvings, and a coin collection. There is a recreation of king's bedroom and study which contains the king's personal belongings. The part of the palace next to the Durbar Square was built by the Ranas in the mid-late 19th century. The site is only for seeing from a distance. It exhibits the thrones and other valuables of King Mahendra. So with this we end this episode number 8 of Nepal, Kathmandu, and let's catch up with the next episode, that is episode number 9 of Kathmandu, the famous and the tallest stupa, which is the Bauddhanath stupa at Kathmandu, my dear friends. Till then, see you, goodbye, and thank you for watching. Dear friends, today we are at the Bauddhanath stupa here at Kathmandu, and this is supposed to be the biggest stupa, spiritual, for all the Buddhist pilgrims, and even a lot of Hindus come here. Nevars call it Khasti, Chita, and Tamangs know it as Khasior Choten, whereas since the ancient of the Tibetans call it Gyarung Khasior. This great Bauddhanath stupa, UNESCO World Heritage Center, was badly damaged by the devastating earthquake in April 25th, 2015. So this is the ticket, 100 rupees for SAARC countries. Hey.